It was within 2 weeks that I was addicted, and there's no coming back from it. The problem, Brian, is
well,
the
you
fact...
did, obviously.
Eventually, right? But there was a long road. I was addicted for 6 years. And the problem is that there was never a doctor that said to me as he handed me the prescription or the pills that said, be very careful with these. They're very dangerous, right? That was never part of the conversation. And what we know now is that, you know, while there is a little bit more awareness around the problem has escalated so much.
And why we appreciate you being here so much is because I think there's a vision of the sort of opioid addict in America as being perhaps from a poor, depressed steel town in West Virginia, jobless, nothing else to do. And it is crippling rural America. But how prevalent is the problem among the well-educated and well-heeled on Wall Street and the folks you see at your recovery center?
Well, you were a former trader yourself, we should add, 22 years, right, on Wall Street.
Right, so, yeah, I worked as a trader on 22 years. I walked on this desk here, and it looked pretty familiar to me. And I love the environment. I love working on a desk with all the guys and, you know, being in the mix, right? It was a lot of fun. I watched your show for years, right? Always being on the cutting edge of the news that's coming out. You know, what I can tell you is that addiction pervades every single socioeconomic demographic that there is. Every industry, every race, men, women, it doesn't care who you are.
So let me ask you a couple of questions. 6 years it took you to get clean. How many times were you in rehab?
No, so I didn't try and get clean for 6 years.
Not ever?
Yeah.
Not ever?
I went to rehab once at the 6-year time.
And your facilities are basically what we call sober houses, correct?
Correct.
They are not therapeutic recovery. It's not to detox. It's not for therapy. You provide a sober, safe environment for them. How many of your people relapse while they are there?
Very few, you know, 5%.
Why is that?
Well, because we provide the safe, protective, accountable environment where guys aren't going, you know, usually relapse happens if a guy's going back to the bar that he went to, or the guy's going back to situations or circumstances.
And how do they come to your property?
They come to our property after they go to primary treatment, right? So
and they've been there how long?
Usually 28 days.
28 days.
Right. So if you think about it, you know, the way addiction treatment should work in this country is that everyone, if you are diagnosed with substance use disorder, you should go away for 28 days to a primary treatment facility. I went to Silver Hill Hospital in New Canaan. It's one of the best. After this is where the problem starts, is people just sort of figure like, oh, Trey's fine, he's cured now. In reality, the hardest part of recovery is the day you walk out of that treatment facility and figure out how to live your life sober one day at a time.
You still go to meetings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many a week?
10.
10 meetings a week?
Yeah.
How long have you been sober?
2008.
2008.
Yep.
Good luck to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your story at the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Did some good work, and we appreciate it, Trey.
Thank you.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.